Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom. Thanks for joining us on Ludicrous feed this morning. Just a few things I wanted to chat with you on my way to work here. The first thing is I want to show you how you can be smart with your Powerwall 2. Have a look at this graph from yesterday. Now, I knew the day before this that it was going to rain and was going to be cloudy. There wasn't going to be enough sunshine. So what I did was I charged my Powerwall 2 up to 80% at off-peak electricity rates. And as you can see in the graph here yesterday, still cheaper than using peak electricity, and the Powerwall 2 covered the whole day quite nicely, along with whatever solar was available. So, useful tip for if you've got a small solar array like myself, the Powerwall 2 can be useful to time shift or load shift your electricity so that you're not using peak electricity rates. The second thing I want to talk to you about is that New South Wales finally has an electric car policy. Yay! It's about time, and congratulations to the Electric Vehicle Council of Australia for helping to draft this policy. It's only early days and certainly only small steps for now, but steps nonetheless. Now, depending on what you read, they're going to pledge either $3 or $5 million towards a new electric charging network here in New South Wales. They haven't announced full details yet, but that's certainly going to complement what's available currently with the NRMA charging network and, of course, the Tesla supercharger. The second thing is they're going to electrify their government fleet by up to 10% by the year 2021. And the third thing is that they're going to start a trial of 4 electric buses on our public transit network. Sure, only 4 buses, but again, a small start, and it's good to have something at least on paper to pave the way for the future. Obviously no details yet, but once I track down where those 4 buses will be, I will try to do a review of those buses. Look, I think it's a smart move by the government not to put too many things on the table. I've just got a feeling that Australia just mentally is not ready yet. For some reason we seem to think that in our country we can't have electric cars because our country's too big. Range anxiety is still a massive issue. We need to rely on oil because of our great distances. It's kind of the chicken and the egg. I think the government needs to step in to create a charging network for road trips in our big country such as Australia. And I think, if you've got that network in place, then the electric car makers will certainly have more confidence in releasing their vehicles here in Australia. And it really is up to the government to lead the way and show an example for Australians to show that it is possible to have electric cars here in Australia. The third thing I want to talk to you guys about this morning is Elon Musk has publicly released details of an email he sent to all his employees, basically saying that he's going to lay off up to 7% of full-time staff at Tesla. Now, that is because he wants to make the Model 3 more affordable, and the only way he can do that is to trim the number of staff to make the company more efficient. I think that's business. It's unfortunate that the staff have to go, but if he wants a more sustainable company, and certainly the world needs affordable electric vehicles, and that is complemented by the fact that if you have a look at this article that was sent in by Howdy YT, one of our viewers, stating that VW, the German automaker, is kind of backpedaling on the pricing of their electric vehicles. They're kind of saying that entry-level electric cars are going to be very hard to achieve because of the price of batteries. Basically, we kind of knew that already. People who have been following Tesla for the last 5 years, that batteries are expensive. They are coming down, but the price has to drop further really for entry-level cars to be possible. And again, rings home the fact that what Tesla have achieved in the last 5 to 10 years really is nothing short of amazing, being able to sustainably create an electric car company in such challenging times when there is so much opposition from fossil fuel. And the last thing I want to talk to you today about, guys, is the fact that Tesla have raised the price of their supercharging worldwide by about 33% on average. I think, guys, you know that it's not sustainable to have free supercharging forever. And even though it's an increase in supercharging fees, overall it's still cheaper than pumping your petrol-powered car rather, and it's obviously better for the environment using electricity, even when it's powered by coal, as you would have seen in my last video from that report from Bloomberg. Alright guys, well, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thank you for following my channel, and hopefully it's a lovely day wherever you are in this world, and as always, happy charging. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the energy revolution. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. If you're about to buy a Tesla, use my promo code Thomas7208 to score 6 months of free supercharging. Happy charging!